back to my channel. Jessie here, aka MissCheekyholic, and today, finally, I am going to share with you my 3 looks on the Metallics palette from Detail Makeover. So as you can see on my eyes, I'm wearing one of the looks, and I'm very excited to show you all the tutorials for the 3 looks that I did. So I will do that first before we do the review, but first, I'm going to tell you a little bit of an update on the whole Detail Makeover anniversary box. So for the first product is the Illuminating Primer Oil. So I already did a first impression on this. I'm just gonna put it here if you haven't watched it yet. Now for a little bit of an update for this product. I've been using this for about 2 weeks straight, and I can't say that I'm truly happy with this, but I also can't say that I'm not happy with it. You know, I'm just in the middle for this product. This is a great product because it's a primer oil, so it helps with your makeup, for your base. Now, the illuminating part, I still do not see it that much. I mean, I saw a little bit of like a glow on my face because of this, but I really love this for my base. Before I put foundation or concealer, this really works. Now, my only con about this is it really is very oily. As you can see, I don't know if you can see on my hands, it's still oily. Next is for the mineral loose powder. So same with the primer oil, I've been using this for 2 weeks straight. Now, I like this, especially to set my under eye, because it gives you this banana powder feel, and I like it. It brightens up my under eye. Actually, for this makeup look, I forgot to use concealer, and I just placed my foundation and then this to set it, and I really like it. So I really love this product. Did I see any difference from my other loose powder, like the Nichido one? Honestly, I don't really see a difference. Same with the Nichido, it makes my skin so smooth, so soft, so yeah. But as what I mentioned from my first impression, these two, you need these two. Because this gives you this good base, and then you set it with this. Very nice. Now for the last product besides the Metallics palette, this one, the liquid eyeliner. For my first impression for this, I said that it was like, it's okay. Still, so same with all the products. I've been using this for 2 weeks. Well, all of them. I've been using all the products except for the Metallics palette for 2 weeks now. And for this one, I actually love it. Okay, my first impression for this, I did not like it, but it makes my life easier. Like, I've been using this to put on eyeliner, and I love it especially because of the tip. It's very small, very precise. You can make a small wing or a small line or a fat. You can build it up, but it's not jet black. So it fades a little bit, but I have no problem with this. So before I move on to telling you my review and thoughts on the Metallics palette, if you want to see how I did this look and also see the 2 other looks I did, then please keep on watching.
So to start off this look, as usual, I placed concealer all over my lids. This serves as my primer and as my base. Then to set it, I used the Detail Makeover Mineral Loose Powder. So for the transition shade, I placed Nash with my ColourPop Tapered Blending Brush. Now I'm just blending it using my EO3 Tapered Blender Brush from the Ann Klutz Eye Essential Brush Set. Using my Real Techniques domed shadow brush, I placed Electra below our transition shade. now I'm patting Vega all over the lids with the AC07 flat shader brush. Wow, look how this shade popped on my lids. I love this brush so much. It really packs a lot of pigment. Using the brush we used for our transition shade, I'm just marrying all the shades together. Went back to Electra to define that gradient effect with my Real Techniques domed shadow brush. Then blend with my AC03 tapered blender brush. Now I'm placing denim at the outer corner of my eye with my AC05 crease brush. By the way, AC is short for Ann Klutz. Then to blend the shades together, I used the AC07 flat shader brush with no product left. Then went back to the brush we used for our transition shade. For the lower lash line, I used Vega all over with my Miniso smudger brush. Then, using my ColourPop small pencil brush, I placed denim, pressing it near my lash line. For my inner corners, I used Maiya with my AC09 pencil brush. I love this brush for my inner corners, not as much as a pencil brush. I used the same shade and brush for my brow bone as well. My nude lips needed more life, so I placed Maiya all over my lips. So this completes the look. For the lips, I used the Vice Cosmetics Phenomenal Lip in the shade Kiame Root and topped it off with Maiya from the palette. Okay, so for this look, I started with Nisa with my AC02 flat blender brush. This color is not showing up that much. So, with the same brush, I placed Delta all over the crease below Nisa, which is technically our transition shade. Next, I'm placing Rana below Delta with my ColourPop E9 brush. Then I decided to put it all over the lids. Then I used Cade to soften Rana below the crease with my AC02 flat blender brush. Went back to Delta to help blend all the shades together with my AC04 rounder blender brush. Now, I'm placing concealer on my ColourPop medium shader brush, then I'm placing the concealer on my lids. For my favorite part, the lids, I used Talitha, one of my favorite shades from the palette, with my AC E7 flat shader brush. Then, placing Cyrus at the outer V with my AC05 crease brush. I love this brush for my outer corner. It fits perfectly, and even for the crease. Now, I'm just blending all the shades together with my AC03 tapered blender brush. Went back to Rana to define this beautiful pink shade more with my ColourPop E9 brush. For my lower lash line, I'm using Rana all over with my AC E10 smudger brush. Then, using Cyrus with my AC05 crease brush, focusing it on the lower lash line. Last, for my inner corners, I used Capella, that champagne rose gold shade. that completes the look. For the lips, I use the Everbalena Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Imovie. So for the final look, I decided to combine the colors from the previous look. First, I placed Rana at the outer corner of my eye with my ColourPop E9 brush. Then, I decided to put some tape to help create that wing effect. Going back to Rana, still focusing it at the outer corners and creating that V. Then on the middle, I used Delta, that orange copper shade, with my Real Techniques Domed Shadow Brush. So I am trying to create a transition for the different colors that we are going to put on our eyes. Next, I'm placing Talitha at the inner part of my eye with my AC07 Flat Shader Brush. Going back to Delta to intensify that orange copper shade. Now, I'm just placing concealer with my ColourPop Medium Shader Brush. Then, I'm just placing the concealer all over my lids. For the lid shade, I used Pollux, just patting this shade with my finger. To help blend all the shades together, went back to the brush I used for Rana, then Delta, and lastly, Talitha. For the other eye, I went backwards, placing Talitha first, then Delta, and then lastly, Rana. For our lower lash line, first I placed Nash, but on the outer half of my eye with my Miniso Smudger brush. Then on the middle, I used Vega with my Echo Tool Smudge brush. So I placed some more Vega because it wasn't showing that much compared to the other shades. For the inner part, I placed Cyrus with my ColourPop Small Pencil Brush. For my brow bone highlight, I used Capella with my AC06 Shader Brush. Lastly, for my inner corners, I used the same shade and brush. That completes the look. For the lips, I used the Detail Makeover Michiko and dabbed Karen on the center.
Okay guys, now I'm back and I'm very excited to share with you my review for this Metallics palette right here. So a little bit of an overview. So this is how it looks like. So it's a rose gold with a marble design. It's very pretty, silver, shiny text. There is a mirror. The mirror is not a full mirror, but it fits your eyes perfectly. So I also use this as my mirror and it's fine. Now for the shades, same with the Autumn and the ECRU Squad palette. It has a film, has like the stars, and there's the name of all the shades, but don't worry if you lose this. For me, this is very important because I always put it so that the shades in the palette won't go here. But anyway, if you lose that, don't worry because the names can be found on the palette. So as you can see, look at those shades. They're very beautiful. Okay, so if you watched my first impressions of the Detail Makeover Anniversary Bundle, I mentioned that for the 3 looks, I would do a combination of the ECRU Squad and the Autumn eyeshadow. But when I did the first look, which was the blue-green mermaid vibe look, I realized that actually I didn't really need to. And I was very happy with all of the looks that I did from this palette. Even though these are all metallic and shimmer shades, still I would wish that for 21 eyeshadows, they put some matte, like a combination of matte and shimmer shades. But honestly, I do love the look. It's not an everyday look. It's like more of a night out or a party look or for festivals. But still, this is a great palette. Of course, in conjunction with another palette, this will be perfect. Now, for the formula of the shadows are very buttery. They're very smooth. They're very pigmented. I believe they're more pigmented than the Autumn and the ECRU Squad metallic shadows. Now, what I like about these shadows, they can be like foiled metallic if you wet your brush, if you put a base like concealer. But if you blend it, it turns into like a satin shadow. It's not that easy to blend, but you can blend it. I mean, this is the first time that I have tried blending a metallic or a shimmer shadow on my eyes. And I'm guessing it's more of a satin formula because it blends pretty good. They are still a little bit powdery. Same with the formula of the Autumn and the ECRU Squad palette. Now for the color selection. I really love the color selection on this palette because as you can see, from this side, these are the cool tones. We have the black, the gray, the blue, the green, the violet, and then here. And then on this side is more of a warm tone color selection. But as you can see on my eyes, for the last look, I combined all of these shades. I did not use all the shades on this palette because this has 21 shades, but I used about 11 shades, maybe half of it, and I'm very impressed with the shadows. Honestly, for $745 if you buy this alone, if you did not get the chance to buy the promo for $999 for 4 products, for $745 individually, this is still a great deal because what I love about this, it's very versatile. Like, honestly, I was so shocked because I did not know that this will work alone. Normally, I am a matte type of girl and normally I would only use warm tone shadows. But with this palette, it challenged me to do different looks. It challenged me to create colorful looks, which is I am very happy about. I love it so much and yeah, I really love it. I think that with the tutorials that I did, you would see how the shadows work. So again, they are a little bit powdery, but you just have to tap off your brush. And of course, a very good tip is do your eye makeup first before your face makeup. Overall, this palette is a great palette. And honestly, I've tried a few local brand eyeshadow palettes and this is the most affordable. That is worth it. $745 for 21 shadows. This is a great deal and I highly recommend you get this. I really hope that you get the bundle because the bundle is really a great deal. So yeah, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thumbs up if you like it and comment down below what are your thoughts on the metallics palette, and also comment down below your favorite looks from the 3 looks I did. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click the notification bell down below so you are notified whenever I upload new videos. I am very happy that we are slowly growing, and if you didn't know, I am actually compiling different makeup products for our future giveaway when we hit the 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos and I'll see you again next time. Bye! What did he? I'm just gonna... So yeah, that completes this video, guys. Thank you guys. You need 1, 2, 3.